Leo, I've got my eye on the world's end. The world's end, something to do with the world end. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Sean, Steve, Sarah, Sassy. Yeah, I've got my eye on the world's end. Something to do with the end. The end. This is the end. Jim Morrison, Morrissey, the name Morrison. You could work at Morrison's Hotel. You could work at a hotel as a porter. Something to do with looking for a hotel. Looking for accommodation, incompetent. I'm also hearing incompetent or competent. Compost, also something to do around compost. Pete, the name Pete, or Peter, or compost. Something about growing plants or pot plants and stuff like this, or growing weed. They're saying growing weed. I'm looking for some compost to grow my weed. Sorry, it's also very early in the morning. Leo, you can also watch this as Aquarius because you're looking for the placement of 8, so life path 8. Aquarius or Leo, they're all in the same energy of me channeling and doing tarot because you'll have to watch the videos provided below. Leo, so I'm looking at someone's end, so you could be looking I'm looking at the bushes, but I'm looking at the end. I'm looking at the end of the world, so it's like the world's end, which would be Shaun of the Dead. So I'm looking at Shaun, or I'm looking at the world itself, which would be a Pisces. So it's kind of like I'm looking to travel, I'm looking to communicate with someone. For a lot of you, like I said, I mean, it's come up in the actual Aquarian readings. There are a lot of like discussions about plan travels, plans, holidays. You know, I mean, it might not even be where you're getting on a plane, but it's either a train, a plane, or an automobile. So if it's an automobile, it will be a life path 7 Cancerian. And it might be a drive out somewhere, like let's just drive, moonlight drive. Seems about Morrison, but like moonlight drive. Let's swim to the moon. So life path 9, Virgo. Something also to do with Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces possible. Yeah, those placements have also 9 as well. 9, 11. So you're looking at 11, which would be a Libra placement, someone that has Libra in their chart. Okay, or a life path 2. We do get to grips of what these are in a moment, Leo. You're just going to have to give me a second to channel and turn Turner, the name Turner, Tina Turner. So Tina, I'm definitely hearing Tina. But yeah, the world's end. So it's kind of like this thought of travel, going somewhere on a holiday, probably looking for passports, places to stay, hotels, accommodation. Jim Morrison, let's swim to the moon. Let's swim to the moon. Oh, let's climb through the tide. Penetrate the evening. Someone wants to penetrate somebody. So it might be a trip away or something to do around penetration. Penetration, penitentiary. Some of you might be going to penitentiary. Let's hope not. So some of you really could be dealing with afraid not, which would be a Pisces. I don't know what this is about. Paula, Penta, Pisces, Pucci, or penitentiary. So you would be looking at a 4, which would be Scorpio, because I'm seeing the 4 of Wands in my head. So I don't know if any of you are like visitation rights to exes and children that are in prison and penitentiary. Like I'm going to have to go and visit my partner that is in prison or the penitentiary. Okay, penitentiary. Yeah, saying something around prisons, schoolyards or prisons, like yards, like alley, a driving company that has like a bus yard, like coaches, bus children driving kids to and from school, a yard that has like loads of buses in it, or coaches, something like that. Coach. Some of you are life coach. Some of you are coaching. Kosher. Also kosher. Someone from London, like kosher. It's kosher, bruv. It's chicken soup. Trust me. Is it? Yeah, no. Trust me. Look, try it. It's chicken soup. So you might be eating chicken. I don't know, chicken or soup. You might like Blind Melon. You might be listening to Blind Melon, or you could even be eating melon, or you could be called Melanie, Melissa, Maria, Matilda, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jen, also NGen number 9, and NGen Jennifer, that is a number 9, life path 9 or a moon, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces placements. And then you're looking at, Sorry seems to be the hardest word. I need to say I'm sorry, because I just called to say I'm sorry. What's that? Don't know. You might get a call and someone says sorry. Sowen. Some of you might be listening to one of my favourite bands, which is Sowen. Okay, or from Soham, Sutton, Soham, Sarah. Anything that is of any relevance for Leos. Well, you guys really did, obviously, like, you know, you can watch 8, which is, like I said, it is witches, so you got a witch around you probably, but like, yeah, a lot came up through Aquarius reading, Leo. So yeah, I think it's just a quite simple planned message, basically. Planning a trip away, some time off work, going on holiday, possibly looking for passports, accommodation, hotels, okay, somewhere to stay. If not, it's someone that's a distance. It's a Pisces energy as well. At a distance. So what was her name? I forget now. But yeah, at a distance. So it's something to do with the world. I keep seeing like big energies of the world, basically. Okay. The world is my oyster, or olive oil, Oliver Twist, Tim, Oliver. Oliver Twist. When you're going round the twist, Lorraine, rain, go away, come again another day. Can I come another day? So there's something about this plan of like, well, can I just come another day? One day in your life, you will find that you're always waiting. 7, a life path 7 or a Cancerian. You remember me somehow. Yeah, so, yeah, one day in your life. Wendy, the name Wendy, or anybody beginning with W, when will this be again, Jen? When can we do this again, Jen? When can we do it again? Can we do it again? Something that you're constantly doing and then doing it again, and then again, and then again, and again, and it's something to do with an NGen, which is a Cancerian. So if you guys have been going through this same cycle for like forever and a fucking day, Trevor, you're still going through it, okay? But that's Karma. Carmel, Mel, Melissa, Melanie. Calm down, Mel. Something to do with calms. Some people take calms, like something to do with tablets or something around calms, like has nerves. Because now I'm hearing, fucking hell, you've got a nerve. So I don't know, unless you've got a nerve like I have that runs down your hip, which gives me, a lot of people would say sciatica, but that is also another reason why I'm trying to go to the doctors, because it's not to the point where I would probably get one, because it's not where people are like, but I need a hip replacement. And it is bad sciatica, but it is my hip. That's why I can't fix it. Jim, fix it. But that's why I can't fix it. Because it is, like I said, it's my hip. It's not my back. It's my back that obviously is weak. But it is my hip that needs a replacement, because no matter how many times I've had my back cracked and stretched and God knows what else I've done putches up in here, it always goes back the way it was straight away. Like, give it a couple of days or a day, like they crack my back, give it a day, pretty much it goes straight back to the way it is. Wounded warrior, Chiron in Aries. But like, yeah, so something to do with your back or your hip or a nerve. Now, that might be a lot of it. I mean, I could give you a message of like, you get on my nerves. Well, you know, that's probably a song. I know a song that will get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that will get on your nerves, get on your nerves. So somebody could be getting on your nerves, whatever that is, I don't know. Or it's paranoia. Am I getting on your nerves? Or you've got a nerve. You've got a Nerf gun. Something to do with a Nerf gun. Or a nurse gun. Really? You've got a nurse gun? Nurse gun. Naskin. Alaskan. Oh, really? We've gone over this in the last one. So if you've got burning desire questions, ask them. Okay, ask them. You'll have to watch Patron, because I can't remember now, because it was yesterday. Yesterday once more, should we do and play? But, yeah. Chucky. Aries. 4. Scorpio. I'll ask them. Alaska from Alaska? Someone that's from Alaska. But it's alright, I'll ask her. So like I said, if any of you out there that sit and watch tarot waiting to see if there's communication from exes and from people like that, obviously no, if there's no communication, so you have to be the people that speak. because you do not want to manifest thoughts upon thought after thought after thought, because you know what thought did? Fuck all. Okay, so changed its mind. So you really could be dealing with someone like myself, like Gemini, who keeps changing their mind quite a lot. Or it's where I keep telling people to manifest anything, it requires action, verbal communication and action. Missing in action, missing. So Chuck Norris, Emily Norris, Norton, Graham, the name Graham, Norton, Norris, Morrissey. I'll ask them. See, there is something here around, look, I'll ask them for you. If you don't know the answer, then I'll ask them for you. Is this where someone's asking someone out, but they're asking another person to ask them? Or like I can't get through and I can't get in because they've blocked me, and I need you to find out what they're doing on social media. It came out for another reading, and I think it was like Aquarian or someone, I don't know. Might have been Virgo. I think it was Virgo reading, but it was on Patron. And it was, look, I can't find out what they're doing because I've been blocked, and I need you to find out and ask them for me because I can't get through to them because they've took me off social media or because they've took me off something. And because I can't find out, I need you to find out, which means it's somebody that could be asking a friend of a friend or a friend of a friend and saying, look, I've been blocked off Facebook or I've been blocked off social media somehow, and because I can't find out what they're doing. And because I don't know whether they're single or whether their status is still at single or whether it's not, or it's involving a Pisces or something like that, the only way I'm going to do that is by looking at a friend's phone, because people on social media, well, that's why it came up, and it's in your reading, and it came up on the other side, and it's in here as well. It's kind of like that where someone gets blocked off, say, Facebook, and then someone goes to a friend and says, look, you know, they've not blocked you because they don't know about you, so can I look at your phone and your social media so I can search their name and then find out what info is or something is going on in their life, because I can't find out myself because I'm blocked. I mean, what kind of fucking barbaric situation is that? Why? I don't know. I mean, is that happening? I don't know. I mean, it could be you, it could be someone else. I don't know. But it's something like, well, now I'm blocked, and I'm blocked. Now I've kind of like done it now. Done pushing. Or like done, like Danielle, Dan. That would be my ex and her ex. Danielle. Anybody beginning with D? D's nuts. Darren, Aaron. God. Leo. What is going on? I don't know. There seems to be a lot of trying to find out information. That's a message, really. Trying to find out a message to get back on and get back in to a group, to get back in on something, because I can't, because I've been blocked. And because I've been blocked, I miss it. Which means Stephen, but I miss it now, and I missed the point, and now I miss it. I need to get back on, or get back in. And how do I get back in, let it begin? Someone wants to begin something again. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie. I don't know. It's like I want it to begin, but I don't want it to end. I mean, is it a Jim Morrison situation? This is the end, beautiful friend. I don't want it to end. I don't want our friendship to end, but I don't want it to end, but I don't want it to begin either. And I want to get back on, but how do I get back on if I'm blocked and I'm not actually physically like going, broop, broop. Hello, Belinda? Is that you? Yeah. Is it me you're looking for? Is that me you're looking for? Yeah, well, that's why I rang you. Oh, right, well, that's all it takes. Or like, well, I can't ring you. I don't know, is someone like deleted someone's number, completely deleted everything out of a moment of like anger, and deleted and blocked everything, and now they're like, oh shit, now I wish I hadn't have done that. And now because I have done it, I'm now been blocked, and I can't get through or on, and I can't think what their phone number is because I may have deleted it, or I can't get on their social media because they may have blocked it, or I don't know. I mean, it's a message, it's here, I just don't know who that is, but I can't get back on to Seven Tarot's channel because they've blocked my name and comment and stuff. Well, I'm sorry, but I have to do that to a lot of people that come up as raving fucking lunatics there, If anybody starts like going crazy, it's just much more easier for me to just, well, be myself, which is not think about it and just like, right, fuck, it's too much to dealing with people with paranoia, PTSD, coming out there like, did you mean me when you said, I get it all the time, did you mean me when you, and I'm like, no, bruv, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I've got no idea what you're talking about. Like, well, you obviously meant because you said on your own channel. Like, what? What? And then I get it all the time. I get a lot of people like, Steve, I'm sorry that I've had to contact you, and like sweet people that are like, you know, I am so sorry that I've had to contact you, but I really needed to let you know that this may or may not have been me, and did you mean me? Look, guys, please calm down. Like, I don't mean everybody. It's a conduit message, you know. It's, I don't know, it might even be messages for me that I'm arguing with in my life, and I've done something like that, right? But, you know, just everybody ground yourself a little, right? You know, obviously, like, I'm on this side of the planet, I'm on this side of the camera. You guys don't know me at all, okay? You don't know me at all, right? So, you know, unless you do know me and you're watching this and you do know me, I don't know. But, you know, like I said, man, I do get it. You don't have to get paranoid, people. If you're really grounded and down-to-earth, nice people, then don't worry about it. But, you know, if that comes to me and there's been arguments and screaming and, like, I don't know what this message, if I'm still sort of talking, why am I talking about myself? I don't know. Well, like I said, I'm Aquarius and Venus. So, which is 8. Also have a lot of 8 placements because I have it in Mercury as well, 8, which is fluidity and stuff, and loads of Aquarian placements. Sorry if I look rough as well, but I gonna grow a beard, I think. Leo, I'm gonna leave it at that because it's very sporadic. I think your main messages there is something about travel, possible, something about holiday, travel, okay, travel agents, so on and so forth, passports, tickets, going away, train, plane, or automobile, okay. So planning, and then that's a message there, and then you've got this other one where it's something around trying to find out some information. Now, that might be around travel, or that might be around some energies here being blocked and like I can't get on and find out what's going on in their life because they took me off multimedia, and because they did, now I don't know. And like, because I'm now blocked off things and can't get onto things, and it's something around me because the thing is Steve, right, for me. Stephen King, the author of The Thing, right, that's how I channel. So another Steve or myself, but when I do my own readings here, I rewatch my readings. That's where I get my readings from. This is the only reader I watch, right, is me, right? That's where I get my readings from, is I rewatch myself when I'm looking at the chat talking to you lot, right? So if messages come up for me, I have to bring it out, right? So there's something around like blocked or took off, or did you take me off? Why did you take me off? Why did you take me off? And now I'm off and I can't get back on. I can't believe I'm not back on, and because I do, I miss it. And because I miss you like crazy, and because now I miss you, I misused you and misunderstood you. So there's some kind of like, someone now is like calmed down. Mel, Melissa, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, all the M's, all the E's. But like, now it's kind of like someone was misunderstood, or feels as an energy that was, look, you misunderstood what I said. You misunderstood it. Well, me, I do that all the time. Like, you know, texting and stuff like that can be so, like, if it's text messages, they can get like, well, did I read that right? And someone else had this in their message. Did I just read that right? I can't believe what you read. And it was to do around Reddit, or it's around a message that was sent to somebody and something like that. And it's kind of like, did I just misinterpret that by reading that right? Well, you don't never really hear that from the horse's mouth unless they spoke it. So people can get really fucking angry and pissed off because of misinterpreted energies of messages that are sent via any kind of comment, multimedia, text messaging, emails, I don't know. But like, did you misunderstand why? And it's like this energy of like, no, you misunderstood it. Like, that isn't what I meant. I meant this. Well, it's probably because someone didn't verbally speak it. And because they didn't verbally speak it, it feels like this energy that was rushed of like what you would get around my Scorpio energy. Fuck it, just like, what the fuck? Like, man, during Virgo season, everybody was going fucking nuts, man. Well, it was around my energy and my channel. Everything was going fucking nuts. And I'm like, man, I mean, I do that with comments. If I read a comment and it comes across as slightly fucking nuts and crazy, just delete it. I'll just delete it because it ain't going to matter. Trust me also, any of you like multiplying, leaving like, yes, ha ha ha, no, and then another one and another one. Sorry, but please don't do that because it's so annoying for me to try and get through to other people that are sending messages on comments. If they're not shown, it's because everything now is set to that it has to be ticked to say it can go live, because I'm sick to death of keep going over this comment section shit. So I've had to go back now of holding them all for review, basically, to review a comment before I let it onto social media, because I get fucking people all over the place, right? So I don't know what this is. Why was my comment deleted? Why was my, like, why can't, oh, gee, why is that so important? Why was this? Why did you misunderstand what I said? No, you misunderstood what I meant. It's probably because someone didn't verbally speak it, or verbally show themselves of who they really was. And people back off from energies that come up as fucking slightly weird. You're like, no, you misunderstood. No, I didn't misunderstand it at all. You said this, I said that, that's it. Right? Over, done, finished. No, you misunderstood what I meant because it was an email or a text and you misunderstood me. So you got that of an argument here of something. I mean, it could be around a friend or a mother or a brother, I don't know. Around a Gemini lover, right? And then there could also be this trying to find out to get back onto something because I blocked myself out. Like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of someone got really angry and ended up deleting everything. And now they're like, oh, fuck, now I deleted everything. I have no way back on now. Because I deleted everything. Like, I deleted my account. I deleted my fucking Facebook. I took it off. I deleted everything. And I took it all off. I deleted their number. I deleted any possible way of getting back. And now I regret it, and now I need to find out what they've got going on. So I need to spy even more. Right? That's what I'm picking up. I don't know who that's for. Around a Scorpio, maybe. I don't know. But that's clearing house. I do that also around my Facebook as well. Like, if I have a lot of people on my Facebook and things like that, if I don't speak to people in fucking years, I think, well, what's the point of being on there? You know, what's the point of people being on if they're not interacting? Like, if you don't interact with people when it comes to Facebook, I'm like, oh, well, off you go. You know, just like, you know, there's no interaction. There's no point. I don't like things that are real cluttered and God knows what else. And so I'm like, oh, well, fuck it. You know, move on with your life. Because you have to look at what a person is bringing of quality into your life. Like, what are they bringing towards your life? Right? What are they offering? What are they bringing? And if it's nothing but confusion and drama, well, off you go. You know, that's what I'm saying. Because it could be where people are clearing people out and they're like, right, fuck it. And you're dealing with a Scorpio and they're like, right, fuck it, everybody out. I'm going to have to clear all of this mess up. Or there's been such an argument of like, right, I'm going to have to clear. Oh, look, listen, Steve, it's Monica. I can hear it in the background. Listen, Steve, it's Monica. I'm going to have to clear all of this up now. Oh, really? Not again. But, like, I can hear, like, listen, Steve, I'm going to have to clear all of this mess up now. Like, you know, oh, God, this is another lot of emails I can see coming. Listen, Steve, it's Putchy. We're going to have to clear all of this up now, right? You've really got to stop. Really got to stop calling out my name being a social media. Okay. Oh my God. You see, being a psychic, you pick up some weird shit for yourself, trust me. Trust me, if you follow my channel for a while, you know how on point and precise my readings are and my predictions and the channeling the deceased loved ones. Bruv, I can feel it. Oh, Stephen, we're going to have to clear all of this up now. I mean, it could be a general message of around like, right, what have you got out? Like, you got everything out, right? We're going to have to clear all of this up now. But I keep hearing it. It's some sort of argument or something, right? We're going to have to make this perfectly clear. Look, we're going to have to clear this up now. Something to do with Claire, or someone from Clare Street or Bridge Street, or like, look, we're going to have to clear all of this up now. Is what I keep hearing. Like, and it might be where someone's like, right, I misunderstood you. You misunderstood me. Oh, look, Steve, it's Monica. Look, you misinterpreted it and I can hear it. I can hear it. Oh, Steve, listen, it's Monica. Oh. Social media. Social media. It's Mel, it's Melissa, it's Maria, it's Mel, Melanie, Melanie, Eleni, Ella May, Ella Louise, Louisiana, Polly, Anna, Polly, some sort of Louisiana, Louise, Lucy also. Sorry, I'm very lethargic. Why is Steve feeling very weird? Because it's Pisces. I forgot, it's Pisces full moon, right? Is it Pisces? There's a lot going on in Pisces. I am a Pisces, and obviously every fucker knows that, right? But yeah, no, I have Pisces in the 5th as well. Different placements, so yeah, I'm feeling the Pisces crew, and yeah, it's very draining. It's very draining. Like me, I've been everybody's like, Steve, you're doing sage, and then you get another lot of advice. Steve, you need to use sage. You need to use Palo Santo. I've got that also. Steve, you don't need to use that. You need to take this. No, Steve, I wouldn't take that. I would take this. And no, and this is why I ended up like not using a lot of these things before, because when you're a medium, you get so many people, and it's great. Like, I ask for advice, sure, and there's nothing wrong in that. There really isn't. Gary and Tina, but you know, there's loads of information that people give me, and it's great. But the reason why I kind of stopped using all that is because, like, no, Steve, listen, you need to like throw holy oil all up the wall and spray it and put salt in every corner of the fucking universe. And then you need to use Polisanto at the time of like the moon cycle, and then you need to use like sage. You need to go around every corner. You need to make sure everything's clean, and then you need to do this, and then you got other people like, don't worry about that. All you really need is a bit of this, right? And then when you get loads of people saying loads of different info, I'm like, right, okay, so like what? So people that have been saying B1 and B12, great info. I am going to go to. I've got a complex B vitamin. Okay, so it's got them all in it, but you don't get many, and it's really expensive. So I'm going to go to Holland and Barrett's, which is a place here, and I am going to get a B vitamin and a B vitamin 12. Okay, B1 and B12. I did watch The Doctor. That was a very good channel. Okay, and a doctor that was talking about it wasn't curing sleep apnea. Obviously not, no. Wasn't curing sleep apnea. It was to do with a deficiency within the blood that can make me look grey and pale, right? So it can't be detected always in blood, right? But because of being a medium and everything else, man, it is a difficult job. And it's an underlining issue like, man, I've got serious fucking headaches, but no matter what I take of tablets, it won't go, because it's an awakening. It's you know that, right? So it's the same. Things can be going on through you through a medium, and it's spirits that are around you, dark spirits, open spirits. It's the planet, it's the draining energy of your star sign being open, and your chakras and everything else being of my age. Not knowing if it is a certain underlying issue or not, but what I do know is that my glands are swollen. I've got swollen glands. Because I touched them last night. I was like, oh my god, they're really swollen. So I don't know. It might be because I talk a lot. It could be a cold that is on its way. I don't know. It could be anything. No, it's a tumour. Right? But do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a medical thing that we can all go through, right? And I mean, me, fuck it, when the end is, the end is, Mendes, Endes, Annie, Henderson, also Jimi Hendrix, Henderson, Henderson. Anyway, so let's just, you haven't got any direct clear message there. Well, there's a couple I feel, Leo. It's about the plan, travel, that sort of stuff, passports, blah blah blah, all this kind of thing. I am planning on coming over to America, everybody. I am kind of doing that. I'm in the process, but I need a digital photograph, because you can do it with your phone, but you need a white background. I haven't got one, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. So I'm kind of looking into that, and I am thinking about travelling. But my Gemini moon is like, should I, shouldn't I, shall I not, should I, like, shall I, Elijah? But like, should I, like, you know, I'm a very complex, weird fucking person, guys. I really am, right? But I want to. So anyway, enough of that. Enough of my flat is what I'm hearing. Enough of my flat chest. Some of you are trying to get bigger, but like, enough of my flat. I'm sick to death of sitting around my flat. That's what I'm hearing. Sick to death of sitting around my flat. Just my flat or my room. Like, day in, day out, my flat or my room or my one room. So it could be like, someone was giving me some good advice, just putting it that way, that I do hide, I must admit, because I'm a recluse. So these curtains are closed daily. I never have sunlight in this room, ever, ever. And it is, yeah, I suppose it is an avoidance, because when I'm out in sunlight, I feel like a vampire. And this God's honest truth. I'm like, oh man, this is too, like, and I'm going to have to do a bit of feng shui. So you might start seeing me in a different light, because I might start putting over here and facing it this way, so I can have the curtain open, so on and so forth. I don't know. But yeah, I must admit, I do have that kind of very strange way of like avoiding sunlight. So it really could be like a vitamin B12 thing. Anyway, let's see. I'm really not grounded. Let's see. 21st until the 30th of September for Leo. 21st to the 30th of September for Leo. So, really? Upside down. Inside out, upside down, turn everything up and inside out. You're going to have to move this. You really could be doing the old feng shui thing. Because I'm hearing, look, we're going to have to turf this out. We're going to have to turf that out. Surf and turf. So you really could be dealing with a fish, or like a Cancerian or water sign. But a surf and turf. You might even be going surfing. I don't know, but like a platter of fish. But like surf and turf. So basically also going to the sea, but like surf and turf, meaning I'm going to have to turf everything out. I'm going to have to look for something and like turf everything out and clear everything up and so on and so forth, and chuck this out and throw that out and chuck this out and throw that out. Or I'm cleaning. Like, okay, I'm going to have to move this and move that and then move this around and move that a little bit, and because I'm hearing turf it out. Okay. So it could have been thrown out of court, could have been thrown out of home, from house and home, from one home to another home. Someone that's called Holmes. Whoever that was that used to be married to Tom Cruise also. Her first name, I can't remember, but would relate. Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Some sort of detecting something around the home. Well, that's all those dark spirits that were on that wall right there. There was a lot. It wasn't the pillow. No. It was on that part there. There was 3 of them. I could see them. Dark shadows that were like, one was like a monkey. One was like a monkey, and then there was another one. And they were right near my bed on the wall there, in the shadow of the wall. And yeah, so that's where I decided to get out the Palo Santos and the everything else, and realising that I was an angel of death. That's why I posted a load of things. Is that when I have a lot of spirits around me, I forget, not like, oh, you need to close the door. No. You need to open the door, right, to spirit realm, right? So you can't really close a spirit realm door because it's open constantly, right? That's the way I see it. So you can never really close a spirit realm door because the spirit realm is not even a door, it's just there, right? So you can close yourself off and close yourself down, but it's still going to be there. So when you're a medium, it's really about the angel of death, which means the conduit between one realm and another realm, of sending spirits back to heaven, right? So the conduit and the angel of death, right? So I've had loads of people, because of the predictions of death, the channeling, the people, and so on and so forth, I have spirits around me constantly, and it doesn't matter what I do. I'm an open vessel of conduit of a energy, right? So death, which means my Scorpio, rising, North Node, and 12th house, right, is a boat, a ship of death, like sending people from one realm to another realm, right? So this is messages that I kind of got in tune with last night, right? So I wrote a little poem type sort of thing, and a meme, if you like, on my social media account, which was there is no hell and there is no heaven either until you find your way, right? So sometimes that can mean so many different things. It's actually making me go cold. So there is no hell because there isn't. We are in purgatory. I've said it for ages. Nine energies always, right? But generally there is no hell because we live in it, basically. But there is no hell to go to, because if you look at it, right, this is a God's honest truth. If you look at this, why would a human being be blamed by God for being human, to have a brain? A spirit doesn't have a brain, right? Humans, of our human experiences, have brains. We have memories, we have thoughts, we have vocabulary, we have a tongue, we have an action, but it all comes from our brain. Everything literally comes from our brain, right? So, you know, when you look at the energy of being blamed to go to hell, of course not. Because God gave you a brain to think, right? So it makes you act a certain way. When people's brains go fucking slightly crazy, it's because they've had trauma by other people that have got fucking brains, right? So there's the Shaun of the Dead, right? Right? Fucking, we're like walking zombies, bruv. You might even be watching the final frontier of Living Dead or whatever, right? But like, you know, that's my fucking been by my belief for ages. Y'all guys should know, right? Is that a spirit cannot be judged by God by its human experience of life of its head. Every single spirit, as far as my belief, you go to heaven on a little rowboat, clap, clap, 6, right? Said it ages ago through the videos that are all linked below, right? So above, so below, heaven, hell, the hell loops, everything I was going through, right? We go to heaven on a little rowboat, right? But you have to find the light. So normally you have to guide these people on a boat of death, the angel of death, right? Guiding people to the light, right? Find the light, Caroline, right? So when you're guides, obviously you can't close off a door because it's constantly open to the spirit realm, right? So there's nobody that never goes to heaven. You just have to find your way while you're alive, and then when you die, you find your way to the light, right? So sometimes you get people like myself, but trust me, everybody's going to say, I'm a medium, I'm one of those too. Great, brilliant, but I don't need to hear it from everybody, right? But like, you know, you do. You send them on to their way by a conduit from this realm and where they all are, right? And send them on their way to, because of the poem. Right, I really can't be bothered to explain, but y'all know what I mean, right? There is no hell and there is no heaven either until we find our way. Think about it. So let's see, Leo. But trust me, guys, I'm sorry, but tarot card readers don't mean I'm a medium, right? It doesn't. A lot of people get that misconstrued. I'm a tarot card reader, so that means I'm a clairvoyant psychic medium because I'm a tarot card reader. It doesn't always mean that, guys. It doesn't. Okay. Because I get it a lot. From the 21st until the 30th of September for Leo. So you have to excuse me, but I am feeling the Pisces stuff at the moment. 4, you see, denial, Dan. Right, it's done. It's over. I've walked away. Really? Well, it's being offered. It's being offered. Well, I'm offering you to stay with me. Something to do with Chris Cornell, Christine, Chrissy. But I'm going to give you an offer of a lifetime, is what I'm hearing. This is a chance of a lifetime. Chandler or a charmer. Now, if you guys are blocking people out, great, you are. But it's coming in towards a Piscean. It's an offer towards a Pisces, right? So it's a Scorpio Pisces, right? But this could be Aries as well, because it's 4, right? Could be a placement. But an offer of a lifetime, a chance. Or it might be like, I'm going to give you one more chance. I'm going to give you one more chance. So it's either saying to someone, I'm going to give you one more chance. Or it's going to be, can I have another chance? It's there. It's both. Because it would be something that comes in of like, look, can I just at least explain and have one more chance? Right? It can be an apology that comes in. Right? Can I just have one more chance just to explain? Leo. And a lot of you are like, no, 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 all up in the, no. Right? Because it's a blocked energy also. Because it's someone that's around this 10 that's floating around this 4 energy of thinking, how can I get into this person to tell them something? How can I do that? Because it is a blocked energy. The message that you had channeled wise was around this card roughly. Around blocked energy. Also Pisces, right here. Something to do around that. Now this could be fathers and mothers. 21st until the 30th of September for Leo. So the Queen of Pentacles, there you go. It's offering someone a relationship. It's making you think about it. Well, I'll think about it. So whatever it is, it's kind of being offered about relationships. It's normally Virgo energy, but it could be a paradox. I'm not going to go through it because I'm really not up to it today. Yeah. I'm offering you a relationship, or I'm offering you a chance of one in the future, because it isn't. Because it's a 10 in reverse. So I'm offering you a chance of a lifetime, or I'm offering you something to try and put this up right, because it can be reconciliation to talk about something. It can be a money offer. Okay, it can be a settlement. You could be selling something and it's, look, we're going to have to settle this once and for all. I'm offering you some money. I'm offering you something from this 10 to give it to this energy here. Leo, the 21st until the 30th. Virgo, there you go. I told you that was a Virgo. They've been all up in the place here. I'm also hearing, shut up at your face, someone that's like, non parla bene, Russian. Someone snell, German, Russians. Or like, Italian, or I can't do all that channeling again, man. Just watched the last reading, Aquarius. It was in there, you were in it. Here, 2 women, same person, Virgo, looking at this energy of offering. It's making me think, it's making me dreamy, it's making me really think about you all the time. So I know. So you're either talking or you're not, but it's coming in. Okay? Because it's being offered towards this energy that starts it off. The 10 of Pentacles. So I'm making you an offer. A business offer, financial transaction. Okay? It can be a discussion about talking, about anything of going to this 10 here. Family, house, home, visit, friends, talking. Okay? It can be a money offer, a settlement on a house, a business or a job. But I'm making you an offer, and there it is. Bam. So it's coming from the feminine energy towards the masculine one. This is a masculine energy. Scorpio. Okay, possible Aries. So I'm making you an offer here from this person. It's normally Virgo placements. Coming in with this offer towards here of Scorpio Aries, right? So you might even find in your family that you've got someone of these placements, and this is leaving someone stranded. Also stranded, not stranded, but I'm still standing after all this time. Man, I'm really not up to it today. I really do need a break, but if I don't catch up with these, then I'm not going to get the fucking monthlies finished and then the weeklies done for the month's end. 21st until the 30th for the other person. 10. It's over. It's over. Hanover. Hannah. Hanover. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Really? What? There's a lot of coming and going. This energy, some of this is just a missed opportunity. Some of you are just lurking in the background there. Oh, I'm just waiting to suckle on someone's energy. And you're just floating around in the background there, just not really doing anything. well, I've watched the tarot card reading and now he's kind of said that, I think I'll just leave it without asking. It's here. It is. It's like, oh no, I better not say anything. I better just leave it because he said it on a tarot card reading, and because he has, I better not do it now. Really, bruv? You know, tarot card readings are not always about everything, right? They're really not. You know, if you want to do something, don't second guess it and think, oh well, it's coming up for me also. But like, well, it's leaving somewhere to go somewhere. But it's kind of like this, shall I, like, do I or don't I, or like, should I, or... Because it might be, like I said, it could come up. A lot of you don't watch the extended, so you don't know what it's about. But like, you know, it's an offer, but some of you might be trying to come between someone that's already in a relationship here. And you might be kind of thinking, well, I'm really curious about someone, but I don't know if they're in a relationship or not. Or I do know if they're in a relationship or not, right? So it can be that, like, fucking paranoid energy of like, well, I don't actually know whether they're in a relationship or not, and I actually don't know whether I should reach out to them or not because I don't know if they're in a relationship or not. And so I would rather not really find out, think about it, and not really do anything about it, and then just sit there and think, oh well, at least I didn't really find out any info and I'll just leave it. You know, you can be doing that. Or it can be like, well, to be quite honest with you, I kind of know, and because I know now, at least I know, which means that you have to ask in order to be able to find out and know, because at least when you do, you think, oh, fucking hell, what was I thinking about? At least I know now. There you go, you had your answer. It was given to you because you verbally reached out and asked someone, and you think, oh, we had a conversation. Well, great, it either went good or it went bad, but either way, at least I fucking know, right? So the better the devil you know is the person that you do to ask, right? To stop the devil from happening, the better the devil you know is the person you live with. And if you live with the person and they piss you off, well, at least you fucking know, right? But if you don't know people, then getting to know you is the most important bit. So you can't have expectations on anything till you get there, right? Here. So it's kind of like this, we ain't going to know until I get there, right? So until I come over, until I come and speak or talk to you or see you or travel to see you or anything like that, there can't be any kind of concrete stuff of like, until I get there. So until I get there, I can't really give you an answer, right? So it might be this like, well, I'm kind of thinking about it, but until I get there, I really can't make this anything that's into a relationship here of the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, because the energy around it is like a possibility, right? Possibility of travel, possibility of communication, possibilities are endless, right? So you've kind of got this energy of, well, it's possible, right? It is possible. It's an action. It's a thought that's leading to an action, basically. It should be a discussion about travelling and leaving to make this a relationship. Now, some of you, you're just kind of like around about the energy of thinking, is this a waste of time or not? Like, is it really a waste of time? Is it going to be a waste of time? Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that moment, and then we're going to go on to your Pisces. We're going to go into your actual reading itself. If you want to join, it'll be over on Patron. It'll be the full access bundle only. If you've just found the channel, you're just going to have to excuse me sometimes when I'm drifting in and out, because I do also go through a lot of shit myself with astrology and everything, right? So you know, just take it under advisement and means. Yeah, each reading is different, but you can find the link provided below, but it will be on the full access bundle only. And then when I've done these, we'll look at the monthlies for the next month, okay? But it does tell you all below. Thanks very much. Cheers, Leo, and I'll see you next time.